Welcome to the Westport Library. This morning's program will begin momentarily.
Good morning again. Welcome to our third and last session of Camp Explorer's workshop with new media artist Balam Soto. Again and again, can't say it too many times, our thanks to Roz and Bud Siegel for making Camp Explore possible. Yesterday we started our sculpture build, and we're going to continue with soldering and programming, and ultimately you will be able to walk out with your own programmable sculpture. We will be using soldering irons, so if you have long hair, please pull it back behind your back or your neck. We only have one mini controller, so please make sure that you're very careful. And remember how to solder. You press the iron to the mini controller where you are going to solder, have it touch that as well as the wire for about 10 seconds. Once it's heated, you apply the solder. And I hope to see some of you at our next event, which is Critter Creations, a hand sewing workshop with professional costumer Delari Johnson on July 24th. Again, without further ado, Balam Soto.
Hey everybody, welcome. So today we're going to continue soldering. So like yesterday we were working on to add connections to the microcontroller, the Teensy board. And so I was working on this, but actually I'm going to use this for programming. So what we're going to do next is we're going to work with the LEDs. So if you get your LEDs out, light emitted diodes, okay, so if you remember, I was mentioning that if you look at the LED, they have an arrow that is pointing towards one direction. In this case, if you see that is pointing, this arrow is pointing towards my right side. So make sure that you have these arrows pointing, that you know the direction of these arrows. So what we need to do is, like in this case, I'm going to flip it. And I'll begin soldering in this section where the arrow is pointing towards that. So if for some reason we make a small mistake and solder against these pins, like if we would start soldering in this point where the arrow points in that direction, only this LED might work in this one, and the rest of the LEDs probably will not work. So let's begin by first setting it up, the LED, in this way. We will use some tape. So make sure that you have set up the idea so that all of us have the same direction, so we know we are consistent. And let's tape it up closed to this copper pads. So let me know when you're ready. So make sure that you have this on the cardboard because we are going to solder the wires into the LEDs.
Should the arrow point to the right?
Let's point it towards the left. Toward the left, toward your left. So the arrow will be pointing left side. So this is my right, and this will be the left. So I'm going to move this closer to the camera view. So, so let me know when you guys are ready. Okay, great. So next, make sure that you grab the second connection, which is the one that has the 3 wires, and it has these 3 metallic areas visible. So there is only, it should be the only one that you should, that is in the bag. So the next, what we're going to do is, we're going to use the pliers, and again, like 1/4 of an inch, let's remove the coating of the wires, and pretty much you guys know from yesterday how to do this. Like this. And then if it, for some reason the wires are kind of like a splatted, the core wire, just using your fingers, just twist it like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but make sure that there is all the wires inside are kind of twisted. So like this is good enough. So I'll walk around and see how you guys doing.
When you're done with the wire cutters, can I have?
Pretty good.
To you, it's left, yes.
Yep.
We don't have wire strippers.
Okay. Do you have extra wire strippers?
I'm looking for extra.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Sure. Pretty good. It looks pretty good. Pretty good. Excellent.
Are we supposed to, we already have.
That's actually fine. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Okay, can you guys, can I have your attention please, and look at the screen what I'm going to do next, and then you guys are welcome to work on your project. So once you have your wires ready like this, remember there are 3 colors, white, green, and red. So what we need to do, we need to match the white into the LED strip. It says G and D. Can everybody see it? It's in 1H. The green one goes in the middle, which is DIN, or data N. And the red one, it's for 5 volts. So make sure that you match that sequence. So the next thing is to use tape, and using your hand, sort of like tape it up in this way. It's a good idea if you put the tape closest to the edge of the wire, so it helps you to lay them nice and neat and flat against the copper padding.
So Balam, I just noticed that everybody had the left end of their light strip tape, but they need the right end of the strip tape because you're working where the, they have to work on the other end. So just
Yeah.
give us a minute to change
Sure.
it.
Okay, sure.
Okay?
Okay, look around. Actually, let's work on here. Let's see.
He's going first.
Yep.
James, you
Okay.
want to share?
So actually, yeah, you had a pretty well.
My green came undone, so like the metal is still there. So how do you like melt it off?
We're gonna get to that. Let's work on that. Let's pay attention into that. Very good. Yep. Yep. Would be a good idea if you guys can use the cardboard. So the idea using the cardboard is so we don't kind of like yep. So let's move this.
Are we
Yep.
ready to turn this on or not yet?
Yep. We can turn it on.
So you can tell them all to?
Yep. Okay. So let's plug in the irons into the stations. Like this goes in. Very good. And you're gonna connect that wire into this end, and you too. Excellent. Yeah.
I feel like I don't have enough wires. Does it matter if there's one that's really short there? And I keep trying to fix it. I'm gonna end up with.
Okay.
Same thing, and now all my wires are
Okay.
different lengths.
So if that's can I cut him?
Yeah.
The easiest way is just to make them cut them again.
Oh, okay.
So they are in the same.
Okay, and then strip them.
And then it's like if you use the last one.
Oh, okay. You make that look so easy.
Thank you.
You're a professional. Okay, great, thank you.
Often from my work, so
Right,
there you go.
thank you.
So I should do the same, cut them off.
Bless you. To the same length of the planes.
Okay.
So actually,
Oh, one at a
the
time.
cutting it's all the way to the end.
Thank you.
You can do all of them together.
I
so
can?
that way-
Okay. Now I can strip them, got it.
Inanimate objects like to get us.
Probably good. What if you use this one
Okay.
instead of that one, so you get
22.
22.
22 volts.
Yep, yeah, 22. I thought you knew how many wires are in, like how many strands of wires are in. So I think you were close to that.
Do I need to redo this one?
No, I think that should work. Yep. Okay.
Hold on. She needs to strip them so they're even, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just strip it evenly. Like you can just cut them. Like this is what I would do. So make them even. You go like this. You see the section?
Yeah.
That's it has a cutter. So you put it there.
No, I had to do that with the green wire because at first I cut
Hi.
it off.
Do you need help?
Okay, I see. That's okay. So and then from here you go like this. And you cut this. And then you do this.
I'm
It should
not
be all
sure.
set.
I think
Okay, sure.
it's not done till
And then you very good. Okay, so now you need to tape it up to the end. Like if you look at the screen.
Country, so, you know.
You need tape? Okay. Do you have some extra blue tape?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Here it is. Yes. Can they, I think you have it, I think he has it set. He's still fixing this one thing.
Yep, we're gonna we'll get to that. So for now, let's just keep attention.
green went out.
Oh, we have to extract his
Yep.
solder, so I
Yep.
use that stuff.
Okay, so let's pay attention into the LEDs and then. Oh, you did? You solder them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't solder it.
Okay, we're going to. So. Okay, so, and then you have this sections of wire for soldering, so we're going to use this one. And if you guys please pay attention to the screen. So once you have all set up, we pretty much do the same as we did yesterday. We put down the soldering on top of the wire, wait for a few seconds, and then we add the other wire, and you see they will start melting like this. Leave it a little bit, and then remove. Like that, That's a very good one. Make sure that they don't make a short. I'll show you intentionally. I'm going to make a short circuit. A short soldering, so you see what I mean. Second one, and then the third one. So if you look, there are three sections on soldering that are separated. Now, what I'm going to do, it's not part of the project. I'm going to show you like what is not ideal. So please don't do this. So like, for example, sometimes, and this happens, there. Can you see there are two together? That's not ideal this time. So if that happens to you, what you need to do first, just clean the iron, and then you put it on top again. Take your time. You see it's going to start melting. Sometimes adding a little bit more, it helps the melting process. There you go. And then you just kind of separate it, like think about like it's like a pencil. Just move it around until it becomes separated. If that's the case, if that happens to you, let us know and we'll help you to fix it, okay? So let's go ahead and start soldering, okay? And I'll be there helping you too. And then when you finish, we can remove it from the cardboard, the LED. So it should look something like this. Like mine intentionally, it happened like this. If you get burned like this, it's completely fine. I mean the wiring. And so I'll be around, walking around and see how you guys do.
Be careful, this is here, okay?
Oh, she said that you needed to extract this because she couldn't
Yep.
get it.
Okay.
Not hand the soldering iron to your partner, put it down and let them pick it up. I don't want any accidental burns. You can't use that. The other side. We're using this sucker. That's why this is. I don't think he was here when I. Well, you should have been on time. All set? Nice. Did you test it? So you should, pull it off, make sure that it's all stuck together properly. And then Hazel, he's set here, so you can come over here with your stuff. Yep, it's stuck together. Good. You remember, you put it down a little bit farther, get it right next to it. I know, because your wire casing, but that's not an issue. Okay, so I just need you to move over so Hazel can take a spot.
kids, I need like two pliers. I mean, to get two pliers, and there is like one gray. Tweezers.
Oh, yeah, I saw some tweezers on the front table for sure.
What are you looking for?
Tweezers.
Yes, I have needle nose
I
pliers.
saw them on the top.
Needle nose
are
pliers,
there.
that's what I have. I don't have tweezers.
But the tweezers came in the kit.
Yep, they came in the kids.
Did we put them away? Then they should be in everybody's bag. Yeah, here's tweezers right here. Where did the tweezers go from this kit? Okay. Okay. Just take that. You have one already? Or take it? Well, so that means you have to pick it up and put it there. Okay, I need your head away from the work surface while we got a hot one over here, okay? Tweezers. Hold on.
Okay.
Why don't you, and I also think this is really long exposed wire. I don't think that's a good
Okay.
idea. Just make sure everything is set. So this Mom, I have a blob of solder that we're trying to get off. Does he have to get this off or can you just put it on top? Put it on top, please. Oh, so you have to get that out. You're gonna have to, and I'll watch, so I can help you next time. You're still working? Take it off and move it around a little bit. It's right, oh, it's up at the table already because I tried to do it. Right under his arm. There you go. Gotta keep your head away. I'm going to give you goggles. Your head is so close to that. I really, really am not comfortable.
Okay, so we have one that we are going to fix. So this one, it's a bridge between the two, and I'm going to use this paste, which is a combination of tree sap and other elements to help it removed. It's called flux, in case you're interested, and there are different kind of flux. I like this one because it works well the way that I do my things. So what I do is sometimes the soldering irons takes a little while to. There you go. Okay, so that did it, and this other one came together too. Okay. So now I'm going to use a multimeter to make sure that they are not connected. So when I add, if it touches the same connection, it should beep. I don't know if you will hear it. So it means this is fine. Now, if it touches this, and if it beeps, it means there is a connection. It's not, and this one is not. If it touches this, it should beep. So this one is all set. Very good job. Okay. We have another one to do some workaround. So the same idea. So let's use the paste. And let's begin the fixing process. And if for some reason either the wire is damaged or the connection to the LED, it's not a problem. What we can do, we can just cut a section and start all over again in a different section. And we will have one less LED, but it doesn't make much of a difference in this case. Okay. Okay. Actually, feedback. From the kids, there is one thing. It's like, remember the solder that you showed me? It came with the kits.
The solder?
The desolder.
The desolder.
The pump. Yep, the desolder. Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Are we done with the soldering? Okay, so unplug it if you're done.
Okay, so let's try again.
You'll have to ask Balam to test it with his altimeter. I think it's gonna be fine, but you have it unplugged.
Okay, I think in this case the best will be, because of time, to start all over again. So what I'm going to do, like, again, the best solution in this case is to just cut the wires from here and then cut this and restart the process. So I'll bring this to the
James, keep that one plugged in. Okay, taking the solder. So you make me very nervous. So I need you to really focus on what you're doing and keep the safety first. You're gonna get burned, and I don't want you to get burned. You have to wear your glasses if we're soldering. I think we're done soldering, you said? Okay, so we'll take it. Just put the solder iron over here to glue. Well, yeah. I don't want to take the stuff away in case they have to.
The one at the troubleshooting station is still on.
Yes. Okay. I have that one live. I'd rather unplug this one and take this stuff away. Well, don't worry, I'm just gonna take this out. I don't think you're gonna need it.
Let's just wait in case that we have to do some fixing.
I have fixing station right here.
Okay, so yeah, let's clean then.
Okay.
Okay. Two, okay.
Okay, then after the program. Thank you. Perfect. All right, hand me all the signs. Wire. You're done, right? Okay, I'll clean up, grab the laptops. Okay. Because I have a station up front for you to work at. That workstation, okay? They share a laptop? Yeah. They can share a laptop?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, one for two. That's good. This is the station I'd like you to work at. This is hot, or it should be. There is no password. There's no password, you should be able to just log right on. Pull it back a little bit, so the wires are touching instead of the plastic, because you don't want to necessarily melt your plastic. So I am gonna help you regardless, even though you're fine. Now, we're gonna tape it down close. Yeah, it is, it's just a little bit like that. Okay, there you go. There should be no password, and then you guys know that, you know. Okay,
Okay, so make sure the computer is on. And that you are. So if you look on the desktop, my computer, my desktop is probably different than yours. But on the desktop should be a folder, one folder called intro code. It doesn't have, so make sure that you find it. So it's, and then if you open that folder, there is other folders. So go into the intro code folder. You see more folders similar to this. And then there is one name, one LED on. So open that folder. So that's the name of the folder. One LED on. Is everybody there? Into the one LED on. Okay, so when you have that open, there is a file. It's pretty much the same name as the folder. One LED-on.ino. So double click it, and it should open a software similar to this one that you see on the screen. So let me know when you see that, and I'm going to walk around too.
The white one is gonna go to the central, and the green one goes to number 2. So, you're gonna come up from the bottom, remember?
So double click that.
Push it through, and then the green one as well.
You got it. Excellent.
I see it, so I'm gonna let you
Okay, are you guys there?
up at the station. Yes.
Cool. Thanks. Okay.
Hey, James,
So,
I'm gonna have you move to the table.
okay, so the next step is to connect the Teensy board to the computer by, you'll have a USB cable like this. If you don't, let us know. We're gonna be passing them. So, as you guys know, but I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to say it like this section goes into the machine, and this other section goes into the Teensy, and it should go easy. If it is difficult, don't push it. Like it should go easy like this. Make sure that it's all the way in. If you put it backwards, it won't go all the way like this. So make sure you hear a click. Okay. So only one can be programmed. So yep, make sure the other way. Yep. Now you will hear a click if you push it. Do you feel it or hear it?
Let him go. No, one at a time, he said. You
Okay,
have to
good.
listen.
Okay, are you guys done?
Only one can be programmed.
Excellent. Okay, very good. Okay, so the next step is to connect the other end the way soldering. Like my setup, it's different than yours, but it's going to do pretty much the same. So this connection will go through the end of the Teensy that we did yesterday. So it only goes in one way. So make sure that you connect to the Teensy, the LED to the Teensy. I'll show you how. I'll be there. Okay. So like this. It goes in one direction only. So if you try to put it like in a different look, it won't go. So, and then you hear like a little snap. or if it doesn't snap, just push this tab up like this and make sure it goes all the way in and that is connected, okay? Pretty well.
One at a time.
Yep, only one at a time.
So take one out.
Cool. Okay. Okay, so the next step, while we are on this software, make sure there is the active software, and then you click on tools. Again, yours might be different, so look for tools. Make sure that you go into boards, and then board, and then there is cascading list. Look for the one that says Teensy Duino, and then select Teensy LC, as Larry and Charlie. Good. Okay. So the next step, well, we still at that menu. If for some reason it just goes away, it goes back into Tools, and then you're going to select USB type. And the one that we are going to use, it's serial plus MIDI. Serial plus MIDI. So make sure you select that. Good. Okay. And the last setup, it's again back to tools. This time we go to port. And make sure there is a check mark where it says like, I really don't know how in Windows works, but usually it says Teensy LC in parentheses. I walk around to see that you guys have the right port selected. Okay, so you go here, Teensy board, that's perfect. That's pretty good. And port. It's a plugin?
Yeah.
Okay. Port.
Port is blank on mine.
Yeah, it's the same in here too. It doesn't have, let's see. Okay, so let's. Okay, just, yep.
The white one, but it disconnected and I can't put it back in.
Okay, so that's ground. Okay, so what you can do, you can put the white one next to the red one. That is also ground port. If that doesn't work, let me know, okay?
Something, give me 1 minute.
Okay. Serial port not selected. All right, let's see. Tools.
Jessica, would you go find Demas or somebody? Because I don't think they downloaded a program.
Do you know how to use Windows?
They said they had it all.
What do you go to like to see your hardware and I think it's called the control panel?
Like, I just know how to use it, not really edit.
Okay.
Or use
I see.
settings.
Okay, it's settings, I think. Devices, system. Display, sound, notifications, focus. Okay. 1 second, and then I'll work with you, okay? No.
Did our IT guys hide it?
Okay.
Because it should be there.
No, the software is here, but I think it doesn't show the port.
That was the driver download, right?
Yep, yep.
Yeah. They
So-
said they did all the drivers, so I sent Jessica to find somebody.
Okay. So we need to select the port, and then once selected, we are able to we
Where-
can upload the
Can we
code.
just look for the driver on this? I don't have it on my computer.
We won't be able to see it because it is installed in the system. But
All right, hold on.
okay, okay. So what?
I can't put it in because there's.
Okay. So let's try to fix this. 1 second.
Sorry.
Okay, this, okay. Okay, so.
So you have to do this.
Yep.
Which driver do we need, Balam? So I have the right details.
That camera's moving by itself.
Yep, it's moving towards. I think so I'm trying to find like what is the other grounding here. Do you see any G and D marks in there?
I think. Oh, you can't put it.
Okay, yes, we can use this. So what you're gonna do, you're going to stick this, and then you're gonna solder the white wire into the G and D into this section, okay?
Okay.
And that should work.
Wait, like solder it onto here?
Yep, like yes, like that.
Yeah.
Just the white one, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, well, we get some help regarding the technical issue that we're having with the Windows machines. So basically, if you look at the camera, this is how the lighting works. And do you guys remember how which port are we using for this? When you open the code,
I need help.
and this one is just to light up two LEDs, red and then it's going to blink again. So we are using pin number 2, and I'm sorry, that's for number of LEDs. The pin that we're using is the number 2, so that's specifying this, and that's pretty much all that I need for this. And then when I hit this button, upload, it's basically arranging the code in a way for the microcontroller to run it. It's compiling, and it's uploading, and now, can you guys see on the camera? It's only one LED blinking red. Let's say I want to change this to blue, and I'm using a library called Fast LED, so it's super easy to work with that library. So now this should be blue. It's uploading. For some reason, my machine compared to the board didn't see. Oh, I see why. I misspelled. Okay. Okay. There you go. Now it's blue. So this is basically the basic code to program the LEDs. So what we can do is I can probably bring this computer down a table and we can work with a single person at a time while we fix the computers, okay? So I'll be there. Actually, because this is on camera, so maybe it's best if you guys come to the stage and then we can sort of like program your LEDs on demand. So who wants to come first? Okay, so bring your equipment, your cable too, and what we're going to do is we are going to program it with the final code. Okay. So let's begin with who's going to be the first. Okay, excellent. So in this case, actually you don't have to bring your wire, your USB cable. Okay, so again, after I did all the setup and everything, so we are going to be using pin number 2, which is this. This is for the type of LEDs. This is the color sequence of the LEDs. This is how many LEDs are we using. I think this is total like 30 if it is a meter, so I'm gonna write down 30 LEDs. If it is time, I'm gonna show you guys. This is the final code, so the idea was to go from something simple to complex. Once we have the machines set up, and then we can work again, reprogram these devices. So that's pretty much all that I need. So we're going to upload the code. And those LEDs should start blinking pretty soon, or making all the, okay, there we go. So this, like if you look at the screen, all these lines of code, they are just basically based on these functions, mathematical functions, and if you want to get more information about it, you can Google Fast LED library, and there is a wealth of information on how to program these LEDs using that library. And even though it seems pretty complex, once you pretty much understand the basics of it, it's not as difficult as it seems. Okay, so this one is ready.
Balam, what driver do I need to download? I'm at the FCP driver.
FTDI driver, and it's BCP, virtual BCP driver. There are 2 sections.
Windows Universal?
1 second, I'll be there. Okay, so just give me a second, okay? Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. So let's go with the second set of LEDs. So again, do you remember what changed with these viewers?
What?
We made a change because we have a technical difficulty. Remember what was the change?
Yeah, we made it to 3.
Yep. So what we need to change in here?
Is 3.
3. You're absolutely right. Okay, so let's upload this. And programmable button. Okay, so sometimes I need to do this. And let's try again. Let's actually remove this. Maybe some connection problems. And uploading the sketch. Okay, so for some reason it seems like this board might need some work. Okay. I think it worked this time. Let's try again. So if you, this should say reboot, and if that message comes, it means that, there you go. Okay, so now let's undo this thing here. Let's plug this, and by applying power, your LED should light up. If they don't, we need to troubleshoot them. So I think we need to troubleshoot this LED. So let's, we'll continue programming and then we go back and troubleshoot, okay? All right. So is this your cable?
No.
Okay,
It's yours.
okay, thank you. Great. You can just
I
change
think
it.
it's maybe because I had to glue it from the bottom since the white one fell off and there was like two stuck there, so I just glued it from the bottom.
Okay, let's see on that when we're gonna be working on it. Okay, so next. Okay, ready? Okay, cool. So let's make this easy. Let's remove this. Okay. So you have pin number 2. We are uploading. Press same problem. I think we need to remove it from this. I think it's my machine that's making the problems. Okay. Okay, so it's programmed. There you go. You did an awesome job. Cool. Okay, so once we have the computer set up, then we're going to reprogram it as many times as you like. But for now, it is working. Great job. Okay, so next one. Don't forget your cable. And actually, there is one more thing. You also are going to get something like this. And this is to, once the project gets finished, you can just use this, plug it in the wall, and your LEDs should start lighting up without being connected to the computer, okay? So, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So let's remove the cable. And if for some reason your project is not working, so we are going to troubleshoot it. So don't worry. You have pin number 2, and this should upload, hopefully. Okay, so if we have this error, pushing this button, it doesn't, so let's remove it again. Let's push the button. So, okay. There you go, okay. See if this works. There you go, it's programmed. What do you think it's going to work?
Yes.
Okay, it's pretty good. So, actually, I think we need to do some troubleshooting with yours too. So that's, it's not a big problem. So let's put down yours as to be troubleshoot, okay? So take this, and we're gonna work and fix it. No worries. Okay, thank you. So this one. And what pin do you have? 2 or 3? 2, okay. So, just to make sure that we're connected, so if you push this button, this icon, there you go. Okay, so this should upload the software. And should start lighting up quickly. Not yet. Okay, so we have another one to troubleshoot. Okay? Cool, good job. So don't forget your LEDs. I only need the board. Okay, so keep your cable. And let's do this. All right, so let's push this button. Oh, there you go. It's cool. Okay, so let's actually it's the programming. There you go. Good job. Excellent. Okay, so yep, I only need the board. Pretty good. What pin are you using? Pin 2. So we're pretty much all set on that. Okay, there you go. That's going to work. There we go. Good job. Okay, so you are all set. Okay, now yours. Awesome, thank you. Okay. All right, so let's push this button. Cool. Number 2, right? Yeah. Excellent. It's working. And there you go. You're set. Good job. Excellent. Absolutely. You're welcome. Okay, now yours. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Good. And same pin, number 2? Okay, excellent. Okay, there you go. Good job. Okay, now yours. All right.
Thank you.
Looks pretty good. Okay, so let's see. If you push this button, there you go. Now we upload the code, and she did it pretty well.
My audience is applauding.
Excellent.
Great. 'Cause
There you go.
The 3 of us are going to be teaching this in
Okay.
our libraries.
Oh, excellent. That's pretty good.
So,
There you go. You got it.
great.
Now
Thank
you
you
have
so
an
much.
example. Oh, you're welcome. Okay.
Where should I cut this?
Okay, good question. Okay, so in case in the process of troubleshooting, and if we have to remove an LED, you cut the LED and then make sure that you leave enough space on the padding like this. And then you can cut this and rejoin this. Okay? Sure.
So I'm gonna go, thank you.
Sure. Okay. Okay, so this one, so it's this. Okay, we're gonna work on, so, okay, so we're gonna do troubleshooting now, so I'm gonna go downstairs. So let's, follow me, please.
We're having a trouble with the driver. It's not connecting when you pull up the Arduino program. The cord stays free. What else do you need to do?
Four chickens, 3 ducks, 3 chickens.
Yes, there we go.
Because
It's
I
all
think
yours.
her thing is filled. I can't
Yep,
get it through the
so,
ground. Should I just tick it onto the top, like that?
You can do that, or you can add ground into this pad, into ground in here. They will go the
I'll
same.
do that, I'll do
Yep,
that.
and then the green you can use any other port. Yep.
So, I think I fixed the problem.
Okay, you want to try? All right. That's pretty good. Okay, I think let's remove the this. So, and then we're going to work with this. And this is the reset button. So when I push this button, this should kind of like give us a feedback. There you go. For some reason. Okay. So collect this. No, I see. That's kind of strange. It never gives us a. There you go. Okay. So this works. If we, by plugging this, it doesn't work either. We have to check the connections between here and there, and if everything is fine, and then the problem is in this section, you may have to redo it. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's make. All right, let's try again. It might give us an error message. Yep. Okay, so I think the problem. Let's test this section first. See if it is working. Okay. So I'm going to use this device. Okay. So what I need to do is actually let's plug it in. And I am going to hold this in here. See if there is. So like this is ground. So if I touch this, and if I touch this, we should hear a beep. It means that it's well soldered. So, yep, good job. This one sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So that's fine. This one it should do the same like ground. It should beep. Good. Okay. So now let's see if there is a connection between these two. So if I touch this one and this one, it beeps. But if I touch this, it should not beep. And if it beeps, there is a problem. Nope, you're doing pretty good. And then this. And this, okay, so that's good. Okay, so this is pretty well done. So now the next step is to figure out if there is data or electricity going from here to there. So let's check the data. Do you mind holding this in the middle one and the green one? Yeah, just leave it there. No, they should be. Okay. Now this, can you put it back in, please? Thank you. Now this when I put it in here, it should. What is this one connected to? To number 2. Okay, so this should be it. Okay, ready? Yep. Okay, now let's move it to the red one. Beeps. Now let's move it to the ground. Okay, let's try again. Ground. Okay, so that you have the right connection. So there is something that we need to. What number do you have this? Number 2?
Yes.
Okay, that's strange because this should work. Everything is connected the way they should. Okay. So what we can do is, I think the best solution is to, are you okay, like, to redo this section? Like, we cut this LED and then we move this into here? Okay. Okay. So, and then we need to redo this. Okay, so go ahead, redo it, and then it should work. Okay, so you don't need this. Okay, sure. Okay. You fix it?
Yeah.
Cool.
I resoldered.
Awesome. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's just do troubleshooting, see if that works. First, let's use this. Okay, so this one, and if I touch it, should beep. So if I do touch this and beeps, and then there is a problem. Yep. Let's fix this. Okay, so the way to fix it is, like if you use Margaret, or you can wait for me in a little bit, or you can try yourself, or you can do add a little bit of paste into it.
I left the paste right up on your worksheet.
Okay.
We didn't use it. We went to do something else.
Okay. So
So you're set.
what we need to do is I'm gonna add this paste, and then you're gonna use the soldering and trying to separate it. And if that doesn't work, and then we can do, or we can just cut this now, and you rejoin this to this. What would you like to do?
Let's try the
Okay, I like that. So this should help you to do the soldering. And also, when you finish, make sure that these wires, you can tape them up. Like just put a little bit of tape around them. You have this blue tape, so they won't join and make a short circuit. Okay. Okay. Ready? Yes. Okay. Programming. Cool. Okay, so let's use this then. Okay, so push this button, and this should, there you go, cool. Okay, now, yep, this button.
Do you have to do that every time?
No, you don't, yep, I just do it because I'm pre-programming so many, so that basically resets my software. Okay, so it's working, it's uploading.
This is the last day. So Balam,
Okay, I think there was an error programming. Let's try again. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay. It is programmed. There you go. Good job. Excellent. Yep. So, like you see these wires in here? You can add a little bit of tape in between them so they don't touch. Exactly.
Okay,
Yep.
got it.
But you're doing pretty good.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Okay, so let's see. Oh. I wonder. Cool. It'll work. you're using pin 3 or 2?
It's in 3.
Okay. Okay. So now it should work. There you go.
Am I good?
Yep, very good. Good job. Okay, you fix it?
It
Awesome.
worked.
It worked?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna make sure these are not connected.
yeah, make sure that you do the same to the 2 wires so they don't, like you do in this one.
Yeah, but like it's not working then for some reason.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's leave, I think my advice is like if you first put the tape into the 3 of them,
Yeah.
and then we can see like once we know that you have like that we take care of each one of them being separated, and then come back and then we can work on it. Okay, so well, please put the tape like I mentioned before. Okay, thank you. Hey.
It's a number 2.
Okay, cool. Right. Okay, so number 2. So when I push this button, this should cool. And you have a number 2. I have a feeling that it'll work. Okay, let's see.
Thank you.
It's number 2. I think it's a number. Oh, you're right. It's number 2. Something. It's. Okay. All right. So let's troubleshoot. We may have. There you go. So there is connection. Like when we move this, it works. So trying to figure it out. Like you can just probably tape it up. I think there is something that may need to be resoldering. Yeah, there you go. Yep, that one. But it's programmed. It's pretty good. That's the only. Okay, you're welcome. Ready? Okay. So we need to program this. And okay, so if you look at this. Okay, so all right, so this goes into this. Program mode. For some reason, it is. So that's fine. You have this fine. Maybe this board, it's from factory. It's defective, so it's not you. It may be the board. I'll ask Margaret if we can give you another one. But I think it's the board, and we'll find a solution for this problem. Okay. So, but I think this is we can try that one with another. But let's just do this, so that way we know the only thing left is the LED. Okay. Yep. This one needs to see this. So well, that's easy fixable too. That's pretty good job. That's a pretty good job. Yeah, you do pretty good on this too. So this one. So what I'm going to do is, can I go? Yeah. So try to resolder the red one again. This should help you. And then ask Margaret for another of these boards. Tell her that this is from factory dead, and let's work on that. But you are almost there. Pretty good job. This is yours too.
I was able to just
Okay. Let's see. So I think like if we add like some sort of tape into this, so like for example, like blue tape should work. Okay, so we will do this, and cool. I think it'll work. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I think it might be, so this is fine. So this is connected to, okay, so let's see if it will have electricity going. So this should show 5 volts, number 5. Yep, so this one is fine. So probably, let's see if if there is some, this is good. This two are touching, so what you can do, you can try to resolder it. And see, you just put a little bit of the soldering on top of it, see if you can separate it. This should help you tremendously. Okay? And then this already programmed, so if this is completely separate, I think the problem is in here. That's a small problem, and it's very common. And it should work. Okay?
Balam, they had to
Yep.
press the controller, the mini controller, the on
Oh,
button
the
for it
on
to
button.
connect.
Okay.
That was the issue. It
Okay.
opened up the port. Are we ready to put in the,
Yep. Yep.
okay, you want me to hand them out?
Yes.
Unplug this one. I put up.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Very good. Okay. So this should. I think we programmed this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
It works. Good job. There you go. Yep. Is it working? You can just send this too. It will help you.
Can we tape this down to the cardboard? Would that help?
No, it's fine.
There you go. Is it helping you?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay. Okay, can I try?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's tape it up. Is this already on?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so. Nice. the temperature? These numbers are so small. I'm just guessing. Can you see what number is in there? Like this is the arrow pointing to what?
It's at 350.
350. Okay, so it was that was the problem. It was a very low temperature.
Oh, okay.
So this what it does. It just helps to clean the tip, and then so try again. I think if it is over 350, it should work.
And you have more, you have the solder here.
Yep. So try again. And that should help you.
All right. So while he's working, I'd like you two to back away. Do you need any help with this? You got it all set?
Okay. Okay, so okay, I think the problem might be in that. Do you remember when you plug it to the computer? Was everything connected?
Yeah.
Okay. That's strange. For some reason, I think the board, this device died by. I'm not clear exactly why. Okay, but let's see. There you go. Okay, so I was able to bring it back. Okay.
So now it's working.
Yep.
So what did I do that's different?
Let's see. I have a suspicion that it's maybe the connectivity, like maybe these wires.
Yeah,
So if you kind of like, once you have it like this, you can just
tape it on.
tape it on, and that should do it. Okay.
Okay, great, thank you.
Sure, absolutely. There you go. I think this is yours too.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay.
My thing doesn't do anything anymore if I plug it in. I don't know why.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay. What we're just gonna do is we're just gonna keep it in. Okay?
Okay, this is interesting.
Yeah, no. We're just
You're using number 2, right? Okay. There we go.
So what happened?
Either
This is how he wanted it.
this is what I think. Like maybe these two wires, like you see this extra, maybe they touch, and when they touch, they made a circuit. So like if you have some blue tape, you can just kind of like make like a small, put a blue tape. I'm gonna do this quickly, but obviously it'll show you like, I mean, you can do this neater, but this is just for illustration. Like if you put a little bit of tape in between in each one of them, so there is like, it makes like a small barrier, that might be the solution to the problem. The other one, it's like I think also might be related to this. Like if you start moving this and stop working, there is some connectivity. So what you can do is just once you know that it works, you can just leave it like this and put some tape on it, and that should do it. Okay. And if you get the same problem again, we can try to fix it as long as there is time. Okay. Is this yours? Okay. Yep.
It suddenly stopped working. I
Okay.
have no idea why.
I think it's connectivity for some reason. That's something that happens sometimes often. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. Let's re-upload it.
All right, now add your solder. Keep the heat on it.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Just let it be. Yep, I know. I'm making sure that it's actually
Lift it up. You're lifting it up off
getting.
the thing.
There you go. Okay, 1 second.
Push it down. Leave it. Push it down. There you go. Now, the issue is, you have it really close to the
Okay.
other one, right?
You got it.
Give me a second.
And is this yours? Okay.
While it's warm.
So plug it in, and it should work, I think. If it doesn't, let me know, okay?
Hit this up.
Sure.
I'm having trouble soldering.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, just move it away. No, because you keep on flipping the solder onto the other one, you have to keep them separate, okay? So we have to make sure it's all separate, so, there you go. There you go. There you go. That should, okay, move it away. There you go. Now let's get the second one in. Okay, smart. Whoa, hold on, remember? So heat it up first, there you go, down to 10. Okay. They all have the cool noodles, Come from the top a little bit, because it's much more.
Use this. This is, and I'm looking for,
Push it down, there you go. What are you looking for?
the wax. I mean,
The wax is over on that far table where you have all the equipment. This has come off again, so you're gonna have to just heat it up and do it again. Let me just pull it off. Some of this is off. There you go, try again. There you go. Wait, this is a little big. Start again. Heat this up first. Now, I'm gonna tell you. When you do the solder, don't come in at the side like this, because then you're getting on the other one. You wanna just come straight down on the edge. So come down on an angle, okay? There you go. Hold on, I'm moving my hand away. Ready? There you go. Go. Get the solder, nope, get that, yes, get that away from that other one. Good. Get it away. There you go. There you go. Nice. Make sure it's nice and hot. Good. You're going too far. You're going to the other one. Keep gotta make sure that they're not touching.
Mind if I do this?
Okay.
It's just, I don't have a better angle if I do it, because you did the first one, you did this one. Okay, I'm just trying this.
It's a lot harder than
It is, it is. It's very detailed work. I can't see this, hold on. Why? Why?
Somebody left this table. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it in that table in case that they ask you. It should be.
I just want a blob of solder. Come on. Solder me a blob.
How are you doing, Margaret?
I would appreciate if you just move
Sure.
on with everybody else and I'll get him set as soon as I
Okay.
can. I might need to clean the tip off.
Okay. I think pretty much everybody is finished.
Okay,
Most
do
of the projects are working.
Tell him to, show him about putting them in the tube and then
did.
we'll just end it? Okay, so
Yep.
they're all set?
Yep.
Okay. See if anybody has any questions for you and we'll go on from there. Yeah, you too. It's great.
Thank you.
Great.
Nice job.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Can I have your attention, please? Do you have questions about the project? This is the time to ask about the software. Okay. The other thing is there is also these plugins that you can get, and actually, so you don't have to plug into the computer. So you plug it into a wall, and it should work as if it is plugged to a computer. Again, if you want to learn more about this, how to program this, you can Google Fast LED Library. And there is a whole ton of documentation on how to. It might be a little bit mathematical oriented, but once you really get into it, you can do a whole ton of different things with that library. I think
I will send an email with all the files and the driver's information to everybody who has participated, so you can go on and play with that as well from your home computer. So you take the connector and the USB line, and remember these are, you can bend these. You can bend these in any shape that you want to create the sculpture that you want, okay? Thanks, guys.
thank you very much.